because it can't rival juggernauts of the industry such as Renault, Nissan, Mitsubishi. Subaru took a long time to integrate electrification into their powertrains. eBoxer is how the Japanese brand calls the 2.0-liter Boxer in combination with an electric motor and lithium-ion battery, supplied by Toyota and more or less related to the Prius. Symmetrical AWD does come standard, and because most drivetrain components are placed near the vehicle's center of gravity, handling promises to be alright. In Europe, the eBoxer lineup will consist of the models Subaru brought to the Geneva Motor Show. Both the XV and Forester rely on the DOHC Boxer with a displacement of 1,995 cubic centimeters. On its own, the engine develops 150 picoseconds at 5,600 RPMs and 194 Nm of torque at 4,000 RPMs. The 2.0 ISES makes use of the Lineartronic continuously variable transmission, one of the not-so-great things about Subaru these days. The electric motor? That's good for 12.3 kilowatts, while the battery features a maximum output of 13.5 kilowatts from 118 volts. In addition to all-electric mode, motor assist driving automatically matches the driving situation and driver input for the most economy possible. X mode adds to the rough road capabilities of the eBoxer drivetrain, enabling torque control. And yes, both the XV and Forester come with X mode. Going on sale this fall, the European models are complemented by the Cross-Strike Hybrid in the United States. Don't let the name fool you. The crossover is actually a PHEV with components from the Toyota Prius Prime. Given that these models are built on the Subaru global platform, it's likely the Legacy and Ascent will follow suit at some point in the future. There's talk the WRX and WRX STI will be reimagined with some sort of electrification, and chances are the rumors will turn out to be true. The all-new Outback is the next Subaru to launch this year. As with the Legacy, the 3.6-liter Boxer will be dropped in favor of the 2.4-liter turbo four-cylinder introduced by the Ascent 2 years ago. The FA24 develops 260 horsepower at 5,600 RPMs and 277 pound-feet of torque at 2,000 RPMs.
Concept cars are a highlight of motor shows around the world. And for the 2019 Geneva Motor Show, one of those highlights is the Subaru Viziv Adrenaline concept. Debuting an evolution of the brand's current design language, it looks like a rough-and-tumble crossover in the mold of the Impreza-based Crosstrek. Whether there's any relation to the car, or indeed if it previews a new model, is unclear. Subaru is keeping its cards close to its chest, focusing mainly on the new style elements on its latest concept. An evolution of the so-called Dynamic X solid design language, which the brand rolled out in 2014, the Viziv Adrenaline is an evolution, introducing a style philosophy called bolder. Frankly, the press release is filled with vague descriptions and goals, as well as plenty of marketing speak. So rather than try and sift through that, let's just have a look at the car. It's barely a 5-door, lifted crossover that looks like it could preview a next-generation Crosstrek. A significant portion of those rear doors integrates with the rear wheel wells, to the point that the Viziv Adrenaline looks more like it has 2 regular doors and 2 half-doors, like a pickup truck. Front and rear overhangs are minimal but are high enough that the Viziv Adrenaline would enjoy impressive approach and departure angles. That's important, because this concept has plenty of off-road style. The front wheel arches have taken over the front fender, merging neatly with the headlights, which are more rakish than today's Subarus. It's an interesting design touch, especially considering the more restrained, but still larger than usual, cladding around the rear axle. Tough-looking Bridgestone rubber and black, Center locking wheels also contribute to the Visiv Adrenaline's character. The Visiv Adrenaline passes on the trendy floating roof, instead adopting a solid, aggressive D-pillar. There is a contrasting white roof, though. In back, the rear hatch is small and high, to accommodate a high rear bumper with plenty of cladding and protection. While information on the Visiv Adrenaline is remarkably limited, it's a safe bet that we'll be able to look back and see style elements from this concept on production Subarus for the next several years.
If Subaru were a surfer dude, then it'd be riding the crest of a very big wave. And the 2019 Forester would likely keep it there. The redesigned compact crossover sport utility vehicle, now in its 4th generation, arrives with more streamlined and sophisticated styling, as well as a host of new features. Built on a new global platform that also underpins the Ascend, Impreza, and Crosstrek, the Forester delivers improved access for passengers and cargo, a new engine and transmission combination with automatic idle stop-start for improved fuel economy, additional safety measures, and standard all-wheel drive. Except for the company's rear-drive BRZ Sports Coupe, developed with Toyota, all Subaru cars and crossover SUVs put the power to the ground with all 4 wheels. The Forester doesn't have the off-road credentials of other vehicles, but it can handle foul weather conditions and moderately challenging terrain, especially on versions with X mode, which includes hill descent control. 5 trim levels are available, starting with the base $25,270, followed by the premium $27,070, new sport $29,770, limited $31,770, and touring $35,270. Prices include the destination charge $975. All Foresters come with Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology, which includes pre-collision throttle management and braking, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping assist with lane departure and sway warning. The tested sport model came with a $2,045 option package that included blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, reverse automatic braking, and a power rear tailgate with push-button closing and adjustable open height. The package also included Subaru's Starlink infotainment system with an 8-inch touchscreen, premium Harman Kardon audio, Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and SXM satellite radio. It brought the sport's bottom line price to $31,815. Power surges from a newly engineered 2.5-liter horizontally opposed 4-cylinder engine that makes 182 horsepower and 176 pounds-ft of torque with city highway combined fuel consumption of 26/3329 miles to the gallon. It is mated to Subaru's Lineartronic continuously variable automatic transmission. CVTs ordinarily multiply torque seamlessly without shift points. However, on the Forester Sport, the CVT incorporates a computer-generated 7-speed manual shift mode with paddle shifters on the steering wheel. Under hard acceleration in automatic mode, it also mimics a conventional automatic subshifts. The Forester is equipped with a system called EyeSight Drive that allows the driver to select throttle characteristics for fuel economy intelligent or maximum performance sport, called Sport Sharp on the Sport trim. The horizontally opposed engine, also called a boxer or flat engine, has cylinders that lie supine, feet to feet, on both sides of the crankshaft instead of standing upright or leaning as with an inline or V configuration. Its low profile results in a lower center of gravity, which contributes to more secure road holding and handling. As a vehicle that is oriented towards small families and adventuresome singles, the new Forester is designed to be both practical and comfortable. The rear doors are wider than before and swing open nearly 90 degrees for adults to easily step in. Also, the cargo area, with 33 cubic feet of space, has an opening more than 43 inches wide and 32 inches high for ease of loading large objects. Fold the rear seat backs flat and the space expands to 71 cubic feet. Though not a racer, the Forester sports suspension tuning and performance-oriented wheels and tires, aided by brake-engaged torque vectoring, enhance handling on curving roads. At highway speeds, it tracks true and is quiet except for some intrusion of engine noise under hard acceleration. The ride is compliant on all but the roughest roads, and the Sport comes with supportive front seats upholstered in sturdy and comfortable cloth. One caution to note: if the driver inadvertently shuts down the engine with the transmission in drive, the Forester will roll away. If that happens on many other vehicles, the transmission automatically shifts to park. Even at that, the Forester is a highly desirable vehicle and a staunch competitor in the compact crossover class. Since its introduction in 1997, it has totaled sales of 1.8 million, with many owners keeping them beyond expected trade-in times. As a company, Subaru has been uncommonly successful, one of a few manufacturers that thrived despite the recession of a decade ago. In the last nearly 7 years, it has had 81 consecutive months of year-over-year sales growth.